This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, my name is Maureen Keller, and I am the course mentor for IVYT113, and I also teach in the Indianapolis campus. I wanted to just review some of the changes that were made as we converted this class from a 16 module class to an 8 module class. And one of the first things that I think will help teachers in general is our ePortfolio assignment, which is in module 4 now, 4 out of 8. They used to have to submit something in step number 4, which I am highlighting right here. Students used to have to submit an item for each of the other courses they were taking. For example, if they were in math class, they could upload a screenshot of their My Math Lab homework. So that has been changed to just say, for one of your other current classes, upload one of the following items. And that seems to be successful. So hopefully that will save both teachers and students some headaches there. So that is a slight change to the ePortfolio in module 4 now. And as an 8-week class now, or 8-module class, some of the order of operations sort of changed around in that I put the module 5, I put the career presentation earlier in the class. In the past, this 40-point assignment was always done technically in module 15, and modules 15 and 16 were completed typically in the last week of an 8-week session. And what problems that caused was sometimes if students didn't do that, obviously a 40-point out of a 300-point class deduction could change their letter grade, from a D to an F and make them not pass and things like that. So therefore, the career presentation is now in the middle of the class in module 5. It is still in PowerPoint. I have added a couple more samples for students to see and given them a pretty succinct bullet point list. So really, it's just moved up in the class to about the midpoint and tightened up the directions. So that is now in module 5 out of 8. And I will go back, and the switch that we made with that was to move the previous sort of mid-class work of some talking about global marketplace and diversity. That is now in our last module, which is of course now module 8. So module 8 is the last module for the class. And the beauty of moving that to the end of the class is that this quiz right here, the global marketplace quiz, is auto-graded. So that's less grading for teachers to do on the last week. The only thing that really needs to be graded by teachers on the last week is the discussion board. And the discussion board is not necessarily diversity related. It has to do with talking about SMART goals and making an action list, which is obviously very appropriate for the last item. And I've had some really good responses from this. So that seems to work out well. So that way students are left with pretty much only about maybe 20 points in the last week for their final grade. So they should be pretty confident in what their final grade will be within the last week. So that should hopefully save some surprises on that front. So to review some of the changes, we updated the ePortfolio assignment, which is still in the same place, about midway through, I believe it's midterm week. So the ePortfolio has been tightened up a bit. We've got the career presentation moving to just after midterm week, 40-point assignment still. And then we've moved to replace that. We have moved the global marketplace self-graded quiz to the end, allowing for kind of a more easy week on the last week of class. So that concludes the changes to IVYT 113. Thank you.